Everybody's good with Bayahulu and Vishamru. That's where we ended last week. So you all practiced that.
No, I
That
didn't.
was page 58.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So page 59 is the alphabetical summary, which I kind of like because it's not the order of the alphabet, it's just letters. And so I would love to just go down and you guys tell me if you know the name of the letter, great. If you only know the sound of the letter, that's okay too. Okay, so on page 59, you don't have to tell me the name of the letter, but I would like to know that you all know the sound of each of the letters, okay? So let's start at the top. Linda, you see the first, so the letter is on the right-hand side of the dark line, and then the first sound, the letter plus a vowel, pick one of the, can you do the first sound there?
The first word sound?
Yeah.
First combination?
Yes, thank you, combination.
Okay. Sue.
Exactly, it's zoo. And so is the second one, zoo, right? That's zoo, perfect. We're gonna go down, we're not gonna go across. So Edith, can you do the one below the zoo, that second one, first combination to the left?
That would be goo.
That would be goo, thank you. Okay, Rhoda, can you do the next one?
Foo.
Perfect. Paula, the next one?
Foo.
Foo, exactly. Fran, I muted you, but
I think I.
okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm good, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Can you do the next
two.
one? Two,
Two.
perfect. Yep, that's it. Linda, I'm coming around to you again. So the next one,
Two.
two. Edith,
Two.
yep. Rhoda,
Boo.
perfect. Paula,
Voo.
you got it.
This is a T.
Fran,
Foo,
Boo, that's it. Linda,
Who?
who, that's it. Edith,
My favorite.
who, exactly. Like there's a chip stuck in your throat with a ooh after it. Who, that's it. Rhoda,
This would be who.
you say exactly who. Paula,
Coo.
coo. Okay. Fran,
chew.
coo again. It's coo again.
Oh, I'm on that line? Okay, I see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You were down a line. Yeah, we
I'm
still, right.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's okay. And now you've
Coo.
done the next one, which
I'm
is
sorry, shoe.
shoe. You did too. So Linda, what's the next one?
Shoe.
The one below
Shoe.
that. So the second from the bottom,
Oh, Sue.
Sue, exactly. And Edith, the last one.
Sue.
Sue. Okay, ladies, you got all our letters beautifully, perfectly. Okay.
They didn't have all the letters. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, you're right. That's not the entire alphabet, but those are the letters he wanted us to practice for now. And you recognized each of them correctly, and that's what I wanted to check on. Okay.
the T.
And I know you know your vowels, so let's turn to page 60. And this is the very last tricky, unusual, breaks all the rules, consonant vowel combination in Hebrew. Okay, so you see in the box, you have the chet and you have a line under it, which is an ah, right? Ordinarily, and most of the time, you're going to read this as cha.
Yes.
The thing that breaks all the rules is when this particular letter combination, the chet with an ah under it, comes at the end of a word, like here where the two lines are, the two arrows, we have aleinu lishabeach. This is the crazy, unusual combination. When the chet with the ah is at the end of a word, only at the end of a word, you don't read it in its usual cha fashion, the vowel followed, I'm sorry, the consonant sound followed by the vowel. You read it inverted. The way I used to remember this when I was little was I read it upside down. I read the the ah, and then I followed it with the consonant. It becomes ach. And this is the only combination, and it only occurs when it's at the end of the word. So he's teaching it here because we're about to go into the Aleinu prayer. And obviously we know Aleinu l'shabeach. So we need to know this combination in order to say the word l'shabeach. So as I say, it breaks all the rules. It's unique in the way it's read. He describes it as a special rule, as true only when, as I said, the chet is accompanied by that ah vowel, that long line, and is at the end of the word. So he calls it a phenomenon. That's all there is to it, okay? And as I say, when I was little, I always just thought of it as, read this one from the bottom up. Ach. My mouth says the ah first and then follows with the consonant, the ach. So that's where we are. So why don't we start with the numbered lines on page 60? And if you guys are good, I'm going to call on you to read, but I'm not going to keep the same order because let's switch it up. So let's start with Rhoda, if that's okay. Will you read line 1?
Okay. Chala,
Mm-hmm.
Chana,
Yes.
Nachal,
Perfect.
and Bachar.
Beautiful. Okay. Paula, so this is the the target word at the top on line 2, the first word.
L'shabeach,
That's the word right there.
boach.
So it's ko. That's a kuf.
Oh, ko.
Right.
Koach.
I think that, yes, that says koach. Yes.
Okay, koach. Niach.
You got it. All of these are the same end. Yes.
Okay. Niach.
Yep.
Loch.
I think that's a nun.
Loach. Oh,
No,
Noach.
Noach. It's poorly printed. Mine is kind of fuzzy. So it's a nun with a dot for the O. So it's Noach. But you did beautifully. Thank you. Fran, would you like to do line 3?
L'shabeach, l'shabeach, l'shabeach.
Perfect. Actually,
The sha-
so let's look at the first. You did them right. So
Yes.
what he's pointing out here in the one that has the equal signs between it.
Mhm.
So the tricky proper spelling, but with the new tricky pronunciation, is the first one, l'shabeach. And then he spells it out phonetically, l'shabeach. He adds the aleph there to have the ah under the aleph and then the chet at the end. And that's an improper spelling, but it's a sort of the Hebrew phonetic for that pronunciation, okay? Kind of silly of him, but it's what he does. And then he does it again on line 4.
He showed it in the box too.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you're right. He does. Yeah. Thank you. So Linda, you want to read line 4?
Koach,
Yes.
koach, koach.
Perfect. Exactly. Edith, line 5. And he does the 2 different spellings.
Hameniach, Hameniach, Hameniach.
That's it. Perfect. Rhoda, I think I'm back to you on line 6.
Umeniach,
Mm-hmm.
Umeniach,
Mm-hmm.
and Umeniach. Well, that was
That's
good.
it. He likes to give us that practice, doesn't he?
That's good.
Paula, line 7. I think this is the same word you had.
That's good. I'll get it right this time. Noach, Noach, Noach. I
That's
made it
You got
bigger. I made it bigger. So
Okay,
I could
perfect. Okay,
see
it helps. It does. You know, unfortunately, the print is a little blurry sometimes. Fran, you want to try line 8?
Aleinu l'shabeach.
Perfect. Okay, Linda, this line 9, it's a little trickier, but I think you can do it.
Cool, Adonai. Bakoach,
Okay, Kol Adonai Bakoach. Yes,
Bakoach.
Bakoach, exactly. Very good. Edith, line 10.
Hamaniach Leamo.
Yes, Leamo. Perfect. Rhoda, 11.
Umenach. No,
Ni.
yeah. Umenich.
Ach.
Oh, of
That's-
course. I'm sorry. I haven't had my lunch. Umenicha. Okay. Ik du sha.
Yes, Bikdusha. Umeniach Bikdusha. Bikdusha. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Paula, line 12.
Oh. Lo Shabbat, wait, lo,
Le.
oh, okay. Le Shabbeach,
Yes.
Koach,
Mm-hmm.
Hameniach,
Mm-hmm.
Umeniach,
Yes.
Noach.
Perfect. All right. And line 13, Fran.
Noah. Ish Tzaddik.
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 Right. So that makes it basically that line says Noach was a tzedek, was a pious man. Noach the pious man.
Oh.
Anyway, all right. Let's move on to 61, which is the introduction or the beginning of practice for the Aleinu prayer. Okay. All right. I'm wondering if we should just go straight to the box on page 62 for Aleinu. I'm going to give you guys a choice. Do you want to do page 61 line by line, or do you want to go to page 62, the prayer in the box?
I would go to the prayer.
61. Okay.
I say 61 because I think we
Yeah.
can too much practice.
61.
Okay, fine. All right, fine. We'll just go line by line. That's what the book is here for. Let's do it. Okay. Is it okay if I keep calling on you? You guys comfortable with that? Perfect. Okay. Linda, I think I'm at your spot if that's
Okay.
okay.
Aleinu. Alehem.
Beautiful.
Shalom. Alechem.
Yes.
Aleinu. L'shabbat. L'shabbat. L'shabbat.
Ah, exactly. Perfect. Okay. Edith, line 2.
Adon.
Mhm.
Hakol.
Yes.
Adon.
Mhm.
Olam.
Olam. That's right. Adon Olam, which we're going to get to that prayer. Yes.
Good at that.
Okay. Line 3, Rhoda.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. I have problems with vowels. Hela Kenu.
Elokeinu. Yes.
Gora Nu.
Perfect.
Asanu.
Perfect.
Samanu.
Yes.
And Some.
Yes. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Follow. That brings me to you. Line 4.
Okay, this is not one of those Adonai. This is two yuds
That's
together,
correct.
right?
That's exactly right.
Go yay.
Yes.
Haratzot.
Yes.
Mishpachot. Mishpachot.
Yes.
Dama.
Yes.
Adama.
Mishpachot ha'adama. That's exactly correct. Line 5, Fran.
Shelo asanu kago haratzot.
That was perfect. That was nice. Linda, line 6. Oh, hi, Beryl. Thanks for coming. Beryl, we're on page 61. We're reading line 6. Well, Linda is reading line 6. We're kind of going around. If you're not ready for me to call on you when I get to you, no problem. But
Okay.
Linda, line 6.
Below Samano Kamish Pahut
Hot. Hot.
Kamish Pahut
Mhm.
Dama.
Beautiful. Exactly. Kamish Pachot Ha'adama. Line 7, Edith.
Hello. Some Calcanu. Calcanu.
Chalkenu, yes.
Kahem.
Kahem, exactly. That's right.
Kahem.
Very nice. Beryl, do you want to read line 8 on page 61?
I'll try.
Okay.
Vigo Rolenu,
Yes, Vigo Ralenu.
Kahol,
Mm-hmm.
Ham Hamonam.
That's exactly right. Hamonam. So I just want to, Rhoda, before you go, Meryl, on page 60 in the box, we learned this last funky consonant vowel combination, which we need for the Aleinu prayer.
Right.
It's that when the chet has an ah under it, that's a straight line ah, you invert the pronunciation. You say the vowel and then the consonant, it becomes ach. So to get the word lishabeach,
Yeah.
you have to read it what I call inverted, kind of vowel first, then consonant. It only occurs with this combination, this che and the ah at the end of a word.
End
It's
of the word. Okay.
only then. It's a very unusual phenomenon, limited use. So just wanted to show you that.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry I was late.
not to worry. Rhoda, did I say line 9?
Yeah, you did. Okay. Okay. So anachanu.
Anachanu, yes.
Anachanu. I never know where to put the emphasis.
It's
Anachanu.
Well, I
Okay.
would say it quickly as anachnu, quite honestly. We, anachnu means we. And this is right from the prayer, anachnu korim. So we bow our knee, we bend our knee. That's what this phrase means. And I'm going to give you a little thing that really irritates me in services is when everyone bends their knee on the word anachnu, we, and not on the word korim, which is bend. So I always bend on korim. And I look around to see who's bending on anachnu. Oh, 90% of the people. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's just my little pet peeve.
All right. So the next word I believe is korim,
Yes,
and then leafane.
lifnei. So we bend our knee before is what this phrase means. Or we bow down before. Anachnu korim lifnei. Okay, line 10, Paula.
Can I make a comment?
Yes.
Well, if you don't know what the words mean, then you wouldn't know that the second word is bend.
That's true.
To
But
bend, and to bend on that word because it means bend.
right. But I actually, there are people I know who I know, and it's just, they're a little lazy. They like to make the gesture more grandiose. So they start the bend and they just keep going and then they come up. And I actually make it a much smaller gesture, and because honestly, I don't like the idea of us bowing down to a deity. That's just my take on how I feel my Judaism. So, but it is traditional to do it. Anyway,
Thank
so
you. I stalled long enough. Melech, Malchei,
yes,
Hamlachim,
beautiful.
Hadosh Baruch Hu.
That was spectacular.
It helps
Fran,
when
line
you
el-
know where you're going.
That's true. It helps. Line 11.
Did you say me? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
Fran.
Oh,
If
I'm
you-
sorry.
Are you ready? It's okay.
Mimelech Malachei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
You guys are doing so nicely today. Linda, line 12.
Bahaya Adonai Lemelech Bar. But this is that tricky one. Bayom
Yep.
Hahu
Mm-hmm.
Yeet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Adonai Ehad.
That was wonderful. Edith, would you like to do 13?
Adonai. Elchad.
Echad.
Echad.
Mm-hmm.
Ushmo. Elchad.
So there's no L sound, so it's Echad. So Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad.
Echad.
Okay, so the Lord is one and his name is one. That's the translation of that phrase. All right, this takes us to page 62. You guys did phenomenally, beautifully. I'm really happy. And I do believe that this proves that the more you read out loud, the more confidence you get. And you really are. It's showing. Okay, so page 62 in the box is the Aleinu prayer.
Yes.
I'd just like us to start reading it if that's okay. Yeah? Meryl, are you comfortable reading the first line?
I think so. Eloheinu Lishabeach.
Aleinu
Aleinu.
Lishabeach?
I mean Aleinu
Yes,
Lishabeach.
I know you did. I know you did. It's okay.
Aleinu Lishabeach. Lakol.
La'ad-
Do.
Yep.
Hakol.
La'adon hakol. Very good. All right. Rhoda, that's you on the second line?
Latate,
Mhm.
Gadula.
Yes.
Is it Layotzer?
That's it.
Bareshit.
Beautiful. Latate, Gedula, Liotzer, Bereshit. You did it perfectly.
Thank you.
Paula, that's you.
Shalom Asam Nu
Yep.
Kagoye Ha'ad Ratzot.
Yes. Shelo Asanu Kagoye Ha'aratzot. That's it. Fran, the fourth line.
Velo Shamanu
Sa. That one's a sin.
Samanu Kamisha Pi. Wait, let me look at it. Kamish Pahot.
Yep.
Kamish
Kamish
Pahot.
Yes.
Ha'o Rama.
Yes. Yes.
Rama. Rama.
Ha'adama. That's right. Velo Samanu Kamishpechot Ha'adama. That was nice. Linda, that brings us to you.
Shalom Sam Helkenu
Mm-hmm.
Kahim
Hem.
Hem Goralenu
Beautiful.
Kakal
Chal. So chal.
Kakal Hamo Nam.
Yes. Shelo Sam Helkenu Kahem Vigoralenu Kachal Hamonam. Very nice. Edith, you want the next one? This is our bending of the knees.
Vianikanu.
Anachnu.
Vianaknu.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. I see that. Okay. let's see, ko,
Mm-hmm.
ra, i- i- is that eem?
Yes,
Ko-ro-
it is.
Okay,
So it's ends up being
Kareem?
Kareem, exactly. Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Ugish, ugish,
Umish.
umish,
Yes. Mhm.
Beam.
Yes. So put it together.
Tagavim. Okay.
Umish tachavim. Yes.
Does it-
Okay.
okay.
Umodim.
Yes. Umodim. That's right. So it's va'anachnu korim umish tachavim umodim. Okay. Last line. Beryl, are you up to it?
You talking to me?
Yes. Will you do the last line in the box?
Yes. Lifnei melech
Yeah.
malchei hamlachim
Beautiful.
kadosh baruch hu.
That was so smooth. Very nice.
I have to admit, I say it every week, so
Of
it's,
course you do. But that's the beauty, that now your eyes follow what your brain knows, right? And it matches, it marries it.
it does. It's so much nicer knowing what I'm reading now that I can read it when I'm sitting at services.
Well, and when your brain knows it, you read it confidently. You'd read that so confidently.
She did.
So that's
Yeah, well, because it all looks like it's what I've been saying, which
Right.
is the other thing. You know, certain lines you actually have been saying, you know, you're actually saying it the right way.
right.
And so
Right.
I'm glad you picked me for something I really knew and looks the way
It was perfect. Okay, so now can we move down to the lower box? Rhoda, are you okay with this, or you want me to skip you?
No, just wait a sec.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Vanemar,
Yep.
Vahaya.
So this is Vadonai. That's the
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I misread this. You are right. It's
Are you?
Vahaya because Adonai is next. I'm sorry. My
Okay.
brain
Adonai,
put them together. My
Adonai,
mistake.
Lamelech,
Mm-hmm.
Al, Kal,
Yes.
Haaretz.
Yes. So will you read it one more time since I screwed us up?
I'll try. I was lucky the first time. Okay. Vanemar.
You left out one
Which
The aleph. Or maybe you said it
Okay.
and I misheard. Okay.
Okay. Vanemar.
Perfect.
Okay. Vahaya.
Yes.
Adonai.
Yes.
Lamelech.
Mhm.
Al. Kal. Haaretz.
Yes. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Paula, will you do the last line in the box?
Yes. Kai. Oh, it's a B. By Yom Ha-Hu.
Yes.
Yeah. Adonai Echad. Ushamo Echad.
That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Do we want to sing it or should we just move on?
Move on.
Okay, we can move on. I think you sing it regularly, so you're familiar, and now your eyes can follow as you sing it, right?
Yes.
I'm so pleased. Okay. So that's going to take us to page 63. All right. Are there new things that were, so this is preparing us for the next prayer, which I believe is going to be, yes, Havul Adonai. So these are just some practice phrases. As we, yeah, okay. So page 63, we've got the bet on the right side and the vet on the left side. Let's get started.
Is this prayer Havul? Is that the prayer Havul Adonai?
Yes.
Okay, where is that? done.
Oh golly.
I'd like to put it in context.
Yeah, Havaladonai B'nai Eli Visha Beradonai Et Arzei Havanon. So when we
They're part of the
march with the
Torah service?
Torah,
Okay.
when we have the Torah out, that's when we do this.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay. I
Okay,
couldn't
it's
read it
part,
before, so,
yeah, it's part of the processional. Okay.
right.
Havaladonai B'nai Eli
Right.
Havaladonai Kavavos. Ignore my off-key singing, but that's what that is. Okay. And depending on the day and whether it's Shabbat or weekdays, it changes a little bit. On Shabbat, it's sung one way, and on weekdays when you have the Torah out, it's ever so slightly different. You don't always, because the Shabbat phrases aren't sung. At least I'm pretty sure that's how the prayer book is. There's two versions of the prayer. Okay, so page 63, the bet. I don't remember where I left off, but Linda, I'm going to start with you if that's okay.
B'nai Elim.
Yes, perfect. Let's go across, not down, if that's okay with everybody, okay?
So should I
So-
go?
Edith, will you, so Linda, you want to go all the way across? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, read the other half, sure.
Havu La Adonai
Yes,
Kavod by Yo
so the ayin is silent, so it's va-os.
Baos. Okay.
Okay, you see that ayin? It's a
Yeah.
placeholder, but it has no consonant sound of its own. It's just silent. Va-os.
Baos.
Edith, will you do the next line all the way across?
Mayim. Rabim.
Yep.
Havu.
Mm-hmm.
Ladonai. Kavod.
Perfect.
Shema.
Yeah.
Shema.
Shemo, exactly. Perfect. Line 3, Beryl, will you go across?
O. Ko. Ho.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Cole, yeah.
Adonai.
Mm-hmm.
Bako.
This is that tricky one we just learned.
Oh,
So
Bako.
ba ko ach. Ach.
Bako,
Right.
ach.
Okay. Yeah.
Al.
El.
El.
2 dots, not 3. So it's el.
El. Okay. Hakovod. Hakovod.
Hakavod. Yes.
Harayim.
He. That first one is 1 dot. So
Oh,
he.
Ryan.
So
Right.
there's no sound under the resh, and the ayin is silent. So it's he reem.
Hirim.
He reem. Yes. Okay. Call. So let's see. Havuladonai kavod shemo. El hakavod hirim. I don't remember all but that's how. So yes, that's that line. Okay. The fourth line, Rhoda.
Kol Adonai beharar.
So that's a dalet.
I'm sorry, it's a dalet, sorry. Behadar.
Perfect.
And then Kol Adonai Shover
Mm-hmm.
Aratzim.
Perfect. Arazim. That's exactly right. Paula.
Just in my page. Hang on. Hishtachavu
Yes.
la'adonai
Yes.
bahadarat
Yep. Behadrat.
kodesh
Kodesh.
lavanon
Yes.
Vas- Vasir Yon,
Yon, yeah,
Kamo, Vin,
then,
Vin, Ra'amin,
re'emim, yes. So Libanon, Basir Yon, Kamo, Ven, re'emim. Perfect. Okay, that takes us, Fran, the next line.
Kol Adonai Yahil Midubar
Yes,
Hotsev. Let me see. Yeah, Hotsev the had vote shame the had vote.
Aish.
Esh.
Aish.
Yeah,
Yes,
Aish.
you did very well. Yeah, Aish, right. So Chotsev lehav. This one's tricky. Lehavot Aish. Right.
Aish.
I don't know. I have a tendency to want to combine it, but it's not.
That's it.
And the way we sing it, it's almost like we bring it all as almost one long word, but it's not. Okay. So the last line on the right side, Linda.
Yeah,
Adonai.
yeah, heel,
Mhm.
Adonai,
Yeah.
meds. I think it's 2 dots.
It's so the under the mem is one dot. Me.
No, under the,
Oh, under
bet.
the bet is a line.
Okay. Midbar,
Yes.
Kadesh,
Yes.
Uv, Ku, Ba, Lo,
So okay. So you got the uv, and then there's two dots under the hey with a yud. So uv hey chalu. I'm sorry, chalo. Uv hey chalo.
Uv, Hey, Alo,
There we go.
Kulu, Kulo,
Yes.
O, May, Mare,
Mare.
Kuvar,
Oh,
Kuvod,
Ka
Kavod,
kavod. Exactly. So uv hey chalo kulo omer kavod. Okay, good with that? Edith, you're just to the left of the line, second line from the bottom.
okay. Vayashev
Yes.
Adonai Melech
Mm-hmm.
Leolam.
Yeah, leolam. So what? Vayeshev Adonai Melech leolam. Last line, Beryl.
Adonai. This is messy. Uv,
Yeah, yeah.
you've,
Well, you have a under the vet.
uv,
Yeah, va.
rech,
Yes, Yevarech.
et, amo,
Yes,
the shalom.
Vashalom. Yeah.
Shalom.
Yes, exactly. So Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom. All right. So now we have the last 3 lines. Rhoda, you want to start us?
Right at the bottom, right? Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah.
Havu, Adonai,
Mm-hmm.
B'nai, Elim.
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 Yes, exactly. Elim.
Elim.
Right. Paula?
let's see. Shab,
So here the yud is going to have a little sound. So vaya.
Shabar, Vaya
Yes.
Shaber,
Yes.
Adonai, et, Arte,
Uh-huh.
how, halvanon.
Exactly. Vayishaber Adonai et arze halvanon. Very good. Fran, you want to read the last line?
Adonai la ma'ol yashav.
Yes, Adonai Lamabul Yashav. Right. So this is, the Chazan always sings it, or who's ever carrying the Torah in my shul always sings it. So that's why it might be less familiar to you. We never just read it, right? And it's sung in a very specific processional, marchy kind of way. So, okay. Page 64 is the prayer Mizmor LeDavid. So, all right, so this is really what we were just doing, the processional in the box, Havul Adonai, but now so it would start out Mizmor LeDavid. So Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai kavod ba'os, Havul Adonai kavod shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai b'chadrat kodesh. That sound like what you're used to?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's how they sing it. Then Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. And then he goes on. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai b'chadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vayishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon. Vayarkidem kemo egel, Levanon v'Sirion, kemo ben reimim. Kol Adonai chotzet labotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yachayel ayalot. So I'm not sure if I can do the rest. I think Vayeches sof yarot, v'chechu lo kulo, Omer kavod, Adonai lamabu, Yashav Yeshav Adonai melech leolam, Adonai os li'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. That's
Woo-hoo.
the prayer. I apologize for being off key.
Oh, you did great. You did great.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Rachel,
Thank
you know
you.
what the problem is? It's not in the prayer book. 'Cause
Really?
I just turned to the Torah service
Yeah,
and it's not here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I've heard it, but
it has to be. Hold on, what book are you looking at?
I'm looking at the old, Sim Shalom, Siddur Sim Shalom,
Yeah,
the old,
Okay.
and
hold on. I'm gonna, if you bear with me, I have to climb on the chair to reach it. It's on the highest shelf in my library, but give me a second. You get to see me in my Pilates clothes. My blue leggings. Okay, I have Sim Shalom in front of me.
I'm on page 141, which is the beginning of the Torah service.
Okay, give me a second. All right, so 140, my version of
Oh,
the
wait a
book.
second, your page 139 is really the beginning of the Torah service, but
Hold on. Oh, call to the read the Torah.
no,
Yeah.
that's-
I have
Torah
that
service.
same ancient book, Daryl. Is
I
that
know
the same ancient book you have?
but our synagogue, that's what we're still using, so.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so hold on.
This is the
Okay.
daytime Torah service.
You know
The
what?
weekday-
I
this is
wonder.
the weekday Torah service.
Right, so let's go to Shabbat Torah service. Hold on.
That's where we are when
I know
we.
we're not letting me.
Maybe it's because on Shabbat they don't do it, but yet I'm remembering that we do it on holidays that are not Shabbat.
But I know I've heard that when.
Of course you have. But hold on. Shabbat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we have Shabbat morning service. Okay. Festival mornings. Come on, where's? Torah service, $3.95, okay? Hold on.
I don't have 395 Torah service.
You don't have $3.95 Torah service? It's $3.95, yeah.
Yeah,
395
yeah.
is
It's in that book.
Not in my book. It's really old and
Oh,
I
okay.
had to-
This gray, you have this gray one, Beryl?
no, it's blue.
Oh, it's blue.
This is ancient. I'm telling you, our synagogue is so old.
Mine's blue too, though.
Okay, it says 1998, so I guess it's not really that old. But,
Golly, what year is my book? Mine's 1985.
oh, well,
So that's pretty darn old, isn't it? But it's what I have.
okay, so it's not that I didn't, because I know I've heard it, but I was trying to find it, and it's not that I can. I can read enough Hebrew that I should be able to find it.
Well, and that's why I would like us to find it. Exactly. I would like to point it out to you because that's exactly the point. So. So this is.
I looked in the Lev Shalom,
Well, yeah, the
Hold
left
on.
and it's not in the Lev Shalom.
really.
It's not?
Email?
No, it's before.
My husband said everyone sings it from memory.
Well, that's
Well, now I've gone too far.
because I know when you started singing it, it did. It sounded so familiar, like I've heard it every single week. But we don't take the Torah out that way anymore.
Ashrei.
Yeah. I look, it's before you take it out, after you take it out, and before you put it in, and it's not there.
You know what? It's got to be buried in here. I'll look for it and I will point it out. I will send you an email or I will point it in, maybe also in class next time. But
That Miss Moshe.
I think it's I see it, but I don't have, I have Lev Shalom.
yeah,
And it's when you're returning the Torah,
right, exactly.
What page on Lev Shalom?
183. At the bottom.
It's when you're returning the Torah?
It's after all of that, it's from.
So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we don't do it on Shabbat. I could swear we do it
Yeah, it's on Shabbat, but it's
Yeah,
after
it's
the
on Shabbat.
prayer for the peace, after the prayer for country, it's after all that, after the
Okay,
new
okay.
moon, all that.
148,
Really at the
145,
end.
148.
Returning the Torah.
It's
Okay.
right before the Musaf.
153. I found it.
Okay, what page, Meryl?
Turning a Sefer
No,
Torah.
that's not it. That's, they call out Hanoi, yeah.
I know it's gotta be here,
Yes, page 153.
but not in my book. Okay, in my book, 153 is Ashrei. So,
No, it's after, keep going after Ashrei. And after the service for, after the service announcing a new month.
yeah,
after Ashrei.
I have it.
After that.
It's right before the Musaf, right before you go to the next
153,
service.
page 153.
okay, all right. I'm so glad we found it. And this is the point. Oh, here it is. Well,
Here it is, 153.
okay,
Yes.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 153.
Miss Marlita.
All right, excellent. This
Okay.
is the point of our class, is you should be able to find it in the book. And you did.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
it's,
gonna do
it's,
Ashray in the next semester, like, or the next section?
certainly, that would be a really good one to do. I agree wholeheartedly with that. Okay, well, I think this was very successful. I'm really proud of you for continuing to look until you found it. And
Thank you.
I'm serious, that's the key, okay?
A group
We-
effort.
And it's important enough in Rachel, in the book that I think I had the same edition that Beryl has.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of the few that are transliterated.
Oh my
I'll
gosh,
mention
Yes,
it.
it is.
Aaron,
don't read that part. Read
Right, it's one of
only
the
the
few.
Hebrew.
Right, no, I know, but I'm just saying
I'm
that. I
joking,
know.
I'm joking, but
But
it's,
that's, you believe it or not, that's how when I finally found it, I saw the Hebrew and recognized that from what we were doing today.
I'm so glad. This is excellent, ladies. You guys are making great progress. You know, we only have 5 minutes. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier because not everybody was on. I do not have an update on the summer schedule.
oh, okay.
I'm still waiting for that. But they told me that we would continue, so I believe we will. I don't have the exact information. So as soon as I know it, I will share it with you. Our next big prayer is Adon Olam, which is an excellent prayer, I think, to end on, and I think that's kind of his plan. And our last class is next week.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, but so we'll take a little break, and then I do believe we'll continue, but I have to find out exactly the details of that.
Okay.
But you guys really have shown me you are very capable. You need to have confidence. You need to keep practicing, practice, practice, practice. You're doing beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Memorial Day, everyone, and be safe.
Thank you, absolutely. Don't hesitate to, if you have questions or you need information, reach out to me. I'm around. I'm happy to help any way I can.
So for homework, we should just practice.
Yeah,
Keep practicing all the prayers.
absolutely. And you know what I would love for you to do is, to the extent that, we just did Aleinu, if you know how to sing it while you follow along, right? That would be my suggestion. You can read it slowly, then you can sing it, but your head knows it to the tune. I want your eyes to be able to keep up with what your head knows.
My problem is all the years I've been mispronouncing words, like I don't hear them correctly.
I understand, sure.
I think we all did that.
Right,
Yeah.
so that's why you're gonna read it carefully, and then maybe you'll read a line, then sing the line, then you'll read a line, then sing the line, go through it all that way, and then start over and maybe read it a little faster the next time, right? And once you get the words solidified, the ones that maybe you've been mispronouncing or slightly garbling,
Yeah.
now you get them perfect, and then you sing it and you get them perfect.
Okay.
That's when I used to read Torah or Haftorah, that's how I would do it. It's a combination of, because when you have to get the trope and you have to pronounce the words right. And for each time I read Torah or Haftorah, it changed, right? So I would work on the words, then I would work on the trope, and then I would put them together. So that's what I'm suggesting to you. You need to get the words perfect. You know the tune already, then you put it together.
Okay.
Lovely. Okay, ladies, have a great week.
All right.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Good job.
Take care.
Shabbat shalom.
Have a good weekend.
But,
Shabbat shalom.
Rachel?